Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Adam. I know I said that I was going to make a part 2 to this video a while ago, but I kind of put it off just because I forgot and was doing other things and didn't really care because I don't think, the first video didn't have too much interest, so I was like, all right, that's cool. I kind of just put it all off for a while, but I was inspired recently due to a conversation I had with somebody. And so let's dive into the stuff I have left over from those old data mine leaks, and let's get in this video here. So I don't want to dive too much into this conversation here. The gist of it is some guy claiming that he was the renderer for the one of the new characters in the game. Basically wanted to know where I got these leaks from, and I got them. I honestly don't remember, so that's the gist of this conversation here. And yeah, if you guys want, you can pause the video and read the whole thing here. There's the other part of it. You can pause and read it if you like. And at the end of that conversation, I would like to say, wherever you are, Continuous Inspector, we will find you. So here we are with some of the links. So this is a new trait. I don't know what it is. Obviously it has something to do with a shotgun and a muscle. Shotguns and muscles, dude. I think it's similar to one of these other traits that I'm gonna be showing in here that they're thinking about coming out with. I think it has something to do with a melee weapon and holding a shotgun in the one hand. That's it on this one. It's literally just an icon. There's no other details on it. So you guys can speculate and make up whatever you want about this one. Moving on. Mountain. Immune to knockbacks and reduce screen kicks. That's kind of cool. So maybe like help reduce aim punch from zombies. The only knockback I can think of in the game is the spider boss. Is the only one that really knocks you down. So that would be really cool to help people, especially with the spider boss. There's a bug with the spider boss where the spider boss will sometimes, every once in a while, just keep pouncing on you over and over and over, even though you're still getting up and you're in that character animation, and the spider boss will go do, and just it gets stuck in a cycle of jumping, and you'll die. And that's something they need to fix, but maybe this would help with that. All right, moving on to the next one. We got quite a bit here, so I don't want to be too long on these. Ambidexter, but it says can equip a one-handed melee weapon and a pistol. So that'd be nifty, you know? Shoot and stab. But I don't know how critical that is when you can have something like a Pax Claw. So maybe that's why it's not introduced in the game yet, but maybe they are still thinking about it. Who knows? Slasher can equip 2 one-handed melee weapons. If you really want to get out there and you just want to stab, like dual wielding. I don't know. Or if you want to have, the full functionality of a knife and a pair of dusters, punch, stab with this hand. Or you can just run a knuckle knife. Maybe that's why we haven't seen this in the game yet. Pugilist. Melee attacks consume less stamina. That'd be really handy for a lot of people. People love running Greyhound and Determination, so they have reduced effects on their stamina in the game. So I can see this being popular for those people that are, in the middle of prestige runs where they don't have access to stamina shots all the time. Me personally, I just use 10-minute stamina shots because I'm prestige 100 and have access to those, so I just run 2 of those every single game. That way I get 20 minutes of, infinite stamina, so I don't really use those traits, but I can see this being handy for people who like to run those things. All right, moving on to the next one. Romero 77 Trinity. This is kind of cool. Modified single barrel shotgun, a unique external 3-shell magazine is pumped to reload, bringing it up to speed, causes rending damage. I mean, this is old, so shotguns used to cause bleed damage, but the important thing to take away from here is that they were talking about a magazine-fed Romero. So kind of like the the Winfield Swift, I believe, where it's just like, you know, loads in, I think it's 8 bullets or something like that, really fast. So this would be a similar concept, I think, with Romero Trinity, which would be really cool. Here, to me, this is probably the big one. And there's probably got to be a big reason why they haven't introduced this in the game. But basically, it's a automatic rifle with 10-round stripper-fed magazine. The high rate of fire is at the expense of stability and range, right? So it's like kind of basically like a Automat Junior, right? An Automosin Junior. The Shea Rigotti. Shea Rigotti. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm probably saying all of it wrong. But yeah, that probably has some balancing issues, or maybe they don't think it has a place in this game. But it's like, you already have an Automat and a Dolch. Why not throw this in here? And medium ammo needs something, so maybe they can make this medium ammo, which would be dope. Because medium ammo is into like a weird spot in the game right now. I think that would be sick if they added that. I think this would be really, really cool. That's a big one. And people are always like, man, they need a new gun for the game. You know, they always like new weapons. So I think this would be cool. And the cool thing is they have variants already planned out for this weapon. So you got like a bayonet version of it. Pretty cool. All right, moving on. They got a barrel drum. So this concept, I think they used for the barrel drum Mosin, right? It's the Mosin Obras with the barrel on it. But yeah, the Shea Rigotti barrel drum, pioneering automatic rifle with high capacity magazine, can lay down an unprecedented hail of lead. I think it's an unnecessary sentence, right? All right, pretty cool. Think that'd be rad if they added that. Moving on. And here is the Shea Rigotti or Shea Rigotti marksman, pioneering automatic rifle with 10 rounds, same thing, but basically with a scope, right? And it's a marksman scope, which I like. I like the marksman scopes. I think they're really good. This would be an incredibly awesome but busted weapon at the same time. I'm sure there's ways to balance it, right? Same with the they introduced a Deadeye version of the Nagant carbine, so like, why not introduce this, right? I can see how that could be seeming like it's broken, but also not, right? That'd be awful trying to shoot down a scope with an automatic with a lot of bad kick on it. Anyway, so like I said, pretty cool. Think it'd be rad. Cool that they have variants for it too. And yeah, gonna move on. Let's move on to the next stuff. Alright, this is the last thing that I'm sharing out of this, because that's pretty much it. I really don't have anything else, any more data mine leaks after this stuff. So alright, so this is what I think would be really, really cool if they did add this into the game. The Slingshot, because I think this would be a tool and not a weapon, where you could have special, you know, Slingshot pellets, and you can actually have it as a tool. But the problem is, I think if you added something like this into the game, it would really, you know, make the hand crossbow seem kind of stupid. But maybe not. Who knows? I think this would be awesome addition into the game as a tool, because it'd be like a silent Derringer type thing, you know, where it's like you get more use out of it, where you can take out dog kennels, you can take out hives silently. Possibly if they had like poison pellets on it, you could take out birds. Pretty cool, I think. So they have some ammunition types that there are descriptions for it, and then we'll go at it here in the next slide. But yeah, here it is. Slingshot, the quintessential slingshot, easy to underestimate, but silent and deadly ammunition, can be picked up anywhere, anytime, right? Maybe there's little rocks on the ground too. You should pick up people with rocks. That'd be cool. Alright. So here are their ammo types I think that they have slated out for this. So slingshot mini bomb, a wicked explosive launched with the wrist of a slingshot. Self-explanatory, basically an explosive round for it. Slingshot steel ball, heavier, more deadly shot for the slingshot. Pretty cool. Slingshot tracker, this one's dope. I've had a lot of people talking about stuff like this, like in the just in general, where here you go, slingshot tracker, a special projectile which leaves a trackable residue on the target. People have been wanting something like this, like where you could track a hunter if they got like a goo on them or something like that, where you could, you know, if you had a special trait where you could see the tracks, you know. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to balance that, but I mean, it'd be interesting, right? Where you can track blood or whatever. So people have been wanting that in Darksight, like where you can, you know, track. Because this game is called Hunt Showdown, so it'd kind of be interesting if they added it into the game. So that's pretty much it for all these leaks that I have, that I had stockpiled, that got through the old interwebs here. But hope you guys enjoy. If I do come across anything in the future, I'll share it. But this is it for me on this stuff. But I do have some ending thoughts for here. What is upcoming for Hunt? And here's some things that would be great if Hunt added. First of all, and I probably do a whole video on this, but first off, better servers. There's a whole like Titanic iceberg of what that means, you know? So, but the bottom line, better servers, please. That is the #1 thing that this game needs, outside of DLC and new stuff and release more crap. Recently, this game has gotten you know, ton of new players, and better servers, please. I would love to go into this further on another video. Ping cap servers, please. Huge. Also, please ping cap them. Whole, once again, iceberg of reasoning here. Ping cap, not that hard. Or have people opt into, do I want to play with people with high ping? Just a little opt-in button, maybe, you know? Something like that if you don't want to ping cap it. So, whole issue there. And then, like I said, I'm going to do a video on this, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it more and more. Competitive mode. Okay. Whole lot of reasoning behind why this game needs a competitive mode, and I would love to do a deep dive on that, and I will in another video. And if you guys want to watch that, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what you guys think of all these traits. You know, just give me your feedback. Do we need them? What do you think they should add to it? Maybe they shouldn't add it, you know? What about the, you know, new rifle? Do you think they should add it? Shouldn't add it? Let me know in the comments below. That'd be awesome. And then also, if you guys like, share, you know, subscribe if you feel like it. If you don't either, that's cool too. Anyways, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Catch you guys later.